Hey guys, so I have a haul to share with you. I've got some Walmart stuff that I'm just gonna get through real quick. Um, I got these beads for $1.50. They're just glass chips, brown. I got these tags, vellum tags. I don't remember how much I paid for these. Probably $1.50. And then this was less than $1. It says frosting on the back. I think we all know. And then after I had received those beautiful planners from Annie, um, I decided to get a laminator. I finally had a purpose to buy one. So I got this pack of pouches, and then I've got the laminator down here, which is kind of big, so I'm not going to bother showing you. You guys know what a laminator is. So, laminator, $20. The pouches, so these were the thicker pouches, so there was half as many as the 3mm pouches. That was $10. So I was searching online for destashes. I had found a YouTuber, the Paper Llama. She was showing this huge mess of stuff that she was destashing, and she had her destashes up on her Etsy site. So I was on the Etsy website, and I ended up finding another destash from I think her store is the Goody Place. I'll leave the link below. I think this was the only destash in her store. I paid $40 for this destash of paper, and that was including the shipping. I'm kind of happy with it. Like, is it worth the value, total value of $40? Yeah. But is it worth it to me? It gets a little iffy. The pictures were a little bit deceptive, which wasn't her fault. But they were kind of taken at an angle, so it looked like there was a ton of 12 by 12 paper, and most of it's 8 by 8, or you know, the matte size, matte stack size. So which is fine. And then there was a lot of the decorative you know, computer paper. I'll show it to you when I get to it. But I wasn't too thrilled about that because, I mean, it's computer paper. I probably would have, you know, thought about it a little longer if I had known that there was a good amount of computer paper in this destash lot. So I like this. And yes, I could have emailed her and asked questions, but I'm lazy, so I mean, it looked like a really huge lot from the website, like too huge to be true, you know. So most all the paper in here is pretty dated. Which, if you know me, it's not something I concern myself with. It doesn't bother me. One thing that does frustrate me slightly with these 8 by 8 sheets is I don't have a ton of storage for 8 by 8. I've got an empty case for 12 by 12, which is what I was expecting. And I've got some extra room for 6x6 size or matte stack size. But I really don't have empty space for 8x8. So I'm going to have to figure something out. Because this is too much to stick in my scrap box. It's not going to fit. I'm sorry if paper flip throughs are extremely boring to you. I know they are to me. I usually skip over paper shows when people are showing them. So except for a couple pads, none of them have covers, the ones that are still intact. But I figured as long as they've still got a glued spine, then I'll stick them with my pads that I don't, you know, have to deal with the loose sheets. But I don't know. I mean, I'll use it all. It's perfectly good scrapbooking paper. It's just not what I was anticipating. There's a bunch of these sheets, which are really pretty. That I can't get a grip of. I mean, I'll get, I don't want to sound like a complainer. Because it's not like I won't use them. I will use everything. Well, except for maybe the computer paper. That might actually be used as actual computer paper for when I have to print out junk. Oh, that's actually a really cute paper. I like that one. This one's pretty. Like, there's a lot of where it's like a couple sheets on a knock page. I don't know. This was a weird. My laryngitis is still creeping up on me. This is a weird one. I've honestly never seen so much. Oh, that one's cute. Okay, guess I'll have to take a better look at these. Never seen so much 8x8 paper. I almost thought it was cut down, you know, maybe she cut down 12x12 sheets, but on most of these the print is ooh, that one's pretty. The print is the correct size for the size of paper, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not super huge print made for made for a 12x12 page that was then cut down, and that one's cool. So there's some, okay, there's some cute ones in here. This one, Daisy Hill. Losing paper. There was this, I don't know. It has a glued edge of just strips. There's a bunch of these. Oh yeah, most of this paper is really thin. You know, the paint's cute. There's another one of those. There's this little pad. There's part of a pad. This looks like it was a pad that is no longer a pad. Probably just ripped the rest of the glue off that because it's all falling off anyways. That's cute. Trying to go as fast as I can. So all of this was in a large flat rate box. Just some blue. Chance, please do not hurt them. There's some green, just plain green. 6x6. Yeah, walk all over my paper. Go ahead. And there's this one. Once again, the glue was failing, so this I might just have to take this completely apart and sort sort the papers as best as I can by analysis, color. There's another one of these. So next, what I'm going to show you is all 8.5 by 11. Now there's some. God, why are you getting all fully? This is actually really cool pearlized vellum paper in like a periwinkle color. There's some vellum snowflake. There is a lot of cool embossed cardstock in here. Like, there's some forest green Swiss dot. And then there's a lot of just plain cardstock. There's a few sheets of patterned. Here's a piece of art vellum. This is actually has microscopic embossed stars on it. So this is the type of stuff that I wasn't too thrilled about. It's the, it's the decorative printer paper. I'm not going to use this. Well, I'll use it, but it'll be for printing weird, crappy stuff on. Loads of cardstock. I'm going to have to find a spot for this cardstock, too. Most of it's good thick cardstock. Now there is some paper in here that is super thin, which leads me to believe it's computer paper once again. So I figure with the solid colors like this, I'll figure out on my envelope maker how big of an envelope I can make with an 8.5 by 11, and then I'll keep this aside for envelopes. Anything that's really lame-o like this one, I'll put out for the printer, use of the printer. Yeah, that's just, I don't know. Cardstock, 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 a lot of cardstock. Couple around. So this one's cute. It has little red embossed bows on it. Two sheets of those. I'm gonna have to go through all this more thoroughly and pull out all this, like all the embossed ones, all the pieces of vellum, separate all the cardstock, all the computer paper. Here's some more cardstock. Stuff like this, once again, will go out for use in the printer. Printer paper. The rest of this printer paper. Printer paper. Here's the other part of that one little tiny pad. There's a partial pad of this really thin scrapbooking paper with simple design on it. Cardstock. Gonna be set on cardstock for a while. Computer paper. Computer paper. Computer paper. Computer paper. I might try and save this one to make envelopes. Computer paper. So this feels like photo paper. I'm obviously not showing you every design that's in the box. I'm trying to get through it as hurriedly as possible. Computer paper, Vellum-esque, computer paper, cardstock, brand new pack of computer paper. There's some more embossed star, cardstock, Fosco, cardstock. Now there's quite a bit of this cardstock, which I was pleased to see because it's gorgeous. It's got a sparkle to it. It's like a really cool light blue. So there's a big wad of that. Computer paper. Computer paper, cardstock, and some more computer paper. So that is it for my haul. Thank you for watching. I might try and get a little bit of this sorted, and then I need to go to bed so that I can attempt to motivate myself to go to work for a few hours tonight to help out. That's a weird one. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, let me know if you think it's worth $40 for what I just showed you. I know I didn't show you the entirety of it all, but it filled one large flat rate box if you feel it was worth it, considering probably a quarter of it was computer paper. And I'll talk to you later, and I will leave the seller's Etsy store in the description box below. Thank you for watching.